Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's show. Tonight's episode on the cure for HIV has been postponed to next season. This due to an exclusive we got on a brand new PhD who just defended her thesis. This is a proud moment. Welcome to Milestones in Science.
Hello, Melanie.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for letting me be here.
It's an honor for me. It's an honor for me. So, have the last months been stressful for you?
I don't think so. Happiness bubble. I'm proud.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
It's good. So, how did you end up here?
I can't remember. The smile on people's faces. I started as a summer job student in 2005, and then I worked with Pernilla. Was my first supervisor, if you may call her that. And then she became my actual supervisor on paper when I did my master's thesis.
Okay.
The same autumn.
So, have you enjoyed your PhD?
I just bad results. I think that's the golden part.
Let's see. What was your first impression of Maya?
What? I don't know who that is.
So you don't know?
No. Maya. A woman, very and tough, and someone you should not talk bullshit to or about.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your first impression about Thomas then?
Thomas. One word. Sexy.
How would you describe Maya?
A lioness, I think.
Explain.
Explain. Oh, I don't know. After all these years, I think she's a wonderful person. I'm really happy to know her. I will start to cry. No, I think she has a very warm heart.
Who will you miss the most?
I would like people to know that they were not all perfect, but in the end, I think I got what I wanted.
Just to show the audience what a gel is. So this is how it looks like, and
that's a small gel.
yeah, that's a small gel.
Yeah.
But this is how it looks like. And what you use it for is mainly then visualizing DNA and sometimes also proteins. I just want to show you guys how a gel looks like. So, how many gels have you made?
I've been counting actually these years.
You've been counting?
Yes. I would say maybe 9 million.
Oh my god. So
you will count to
count
that.
it, yeah. Who have offended you in the lab?
They cut away my finger. Parts of a finger, so I can't be a hand model.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is your favorite experiment?
That's Mr. Petrovich.
Mr. Petrovich?
Yes.
What do you expect to be the most memorable thing from your dissertation party?
Tea, beer, wine. Attack, catch what I want.
What are the 3 things you want to change with the world?
I think if you would have asked me a few months ago, I would have an answer. Is this a Miss Pageant competition?
No.
This is not a goal for like saving the world, but...
So thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me ask you these questions.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mustache.
Hi, my name is André and I'm a postdoc here in the lab. So when I started 3 years ago, I knew very little about EAE and all the different animal models that we use with mice and rats. So I needed to learn all the techniques from scratch. Well, I heard that Melanie was really very good in a number of techniques, and there was one thing that I needed to do, which was some IP injections that are usually done just with one hand. And Melanie, I mean, she's so good, she has developed this technique into like a whole body technique, you know, where you use different parts of your body to achieve like perfection. And she's been an incredible teacher, really. I mean, you should see, I mean, how she does it. It's amazing. Now everyone is doing it.
I'm Pernilla, and I was Melanie's supervisor when she did her exam work in our lab. When she first came, the outstanding qualities that I noticed was that she was very enthusiastic and also very determined, which has served her well during the past years. But there were a few technical things that she needed to learn first, and one of them was the genotyping that a lot of our work is based on. This was back in the day when we used radioactive genotyping, and Melanie was a little bit uneasy about how this radioactivity would affect her, and I guess maybe future generations as well. But during her training, she became convinced of the safety measures we have in place and carried on her work. So in the end, she spent hours and hours and weeks doing genotyping and many other things that have resulted in her thesis.
Hey, this is Alan coming to you live from Vancouver. Not sure if you guys remember me or not, but I used to be a PhD student with Melanie, and I left Sweden about a year ago to come back to Vancouver. I now work with Merck and discuss MS drugs with neurologists in Western Canada. So I remember back when I came to the lab, I used to be slim and fit, and then somehow I got to know wonderful Melanie the feeder. Somehow she stayed thin after feeding cakes to all the rest of us. I think it's because she kept eating her small lunch boxes. But I had to turn to tuna and carrots for my whole final year just to get back in shape.
My name is Maya and I'm Melanie's main supervisor. Melanie has been a pleasure to work with, but there is one thing in specific that I want to describe to everyone. A very important thing in doing research is how the research is documented and how the data are documented. And often a lot of students come to me with experiments that they have done, and the first thought that goes through my mind is, what the hell is this? Because they haven't really labeled anything. They just assume that I was there when they were doing this experiment and that I'm instantly going to understand what they have done. But Melanie was really fantastic when it came to her lab books and data presentation. Everything that she had done was really well documented in her lab book. Everything was color-coded. There were sheets of paper folding and unfolding, and it was instantly clear what she has done, and also that she has done it really well.
My name is Shahin and I'm a PhD student. I've been desk buddies with Melanie since 2 years back, and it's really been a nice time. I'm really gonna be honest, I can be a bit messy sometimes. I like to drink tea while I'm working and leave my cups around, reading some papers and leaving the papers all around the table, or just eat my lunch while I'm working. Melanie, on the other hand, she is my complete opposite. You could call her Mrs. Perfect. She likes things super clean. None of my papers are allowed to touch her desk. She really likes to throw things away, including my stuff even. When she finishes cleaning, she even disinfects her table and makes sure that the mousepad is a straight angle to the desk. Wow. Sometimes I wish I was a bit like her.
I don't know.
It's perfect.
Det är nästan så att det här är it's enough liksom. Men okej, vi har en som vi har en som funkar för Fires. Vad har jag gjort då? Nej men Fires, jag har en bild till dig. Du ställer igen så ska du få den bästa bilden.
Gorgeous. Idol. It's true though.
Yeah.
Comes from the heart.
Genius.
Funny.
Lovely.
French. Serious. Scary. Formal.
Gud. Vänta. Clueless. Strong. And bright.
Marvelous.
Sweet.
Tiny. Busy.
Authority.
Confused.
Yummy.
Boring. She's a PhD.